Lenovo, the world's #1 personal computer maker, showed a strong performance in its first fiscal quarter results, including sales of mobile devices exceeding PCs for the first time in 3 months. Gerry Smith, president of the Americas for Lenovo, talks to China Daily about the company's next big plans. Lenovo announced its first quarter results, and we had some really strong performances there, including the revenue of $8.8 billion. Let's start from there.
We were very excited with our quarter. This is the first quarter we became a strong number 1 on both IDC and other companies that rank from an overall ranking perspective. But most exciting thing is we grew our revenue 10% to $8.8 billion. But we even grew our profitability even faster. We had $174 million of net profit, so we grew our profits 23%.
Right.
I think another interesting fact as well is we actually ship more, even though we're number 1 in PCs, we ship more smartphones and tablets for the first time than we did PCs.
Right.
And so I think it shows the power of Lenovo's protecting its tax strategy and how we've now are a PC plus company. We like to say we're a device company, not just a PC company.
Right, you mentioned you lead the North America operation. How important this component is for the whole Lenovo global operation?
Obviously, North America is either the first or second largest PC market in the world. 40% of all servers and 60% of all workstations are sold in North America. And so it's a hallmark and it's a cornerstone for our business. I also run the Latin American Brazilian business as well. And so from a growth perspective, we view those as 2 huge growth opportunities. We became number 2 in PCs for the first time in Brazil. We became number 2 in tablets as well. And so we were excited with the growth in our Brazil market, and we're going to launch phones actually in Latin America in the next couple quarters as well.
Right.
And we already have a strong phone business in Brazil also.
Lenovo announced this establishment of the PC production sort of line in Wisset.
Yes, North Carolina.
North Carolina. So how is that coming up?
It's going very well. We hired 115 workers for the factory. The factory is fully ramped, and so we're very excited with that. By onshoring products back into the U.S., we think it's important from a North American customers. They can get their products faster, they have more flexibility, and we're going to continue to try to grow that facility over a period of time as well.
So what are the challenges for Lenovo, which is a global brand?
Right.
What are the challenges for it to compete with well-established, long-established international brands?
Well, I think there's 2 approaches to that. First of all, from a pure marketing perspective, we're investing heavily in brand.
Right.
We've, for example, in North America, we have a partnership with the National Football League, and that's been very successful. We're on year 2. Our brand awareness in the U.S. doubled actually last year as a result of the NFL partnership as well as our success at CES, where we won 55 awards. I also think that by being in a number 1 position in many markets across the world and getting scale and size. And so we always try to get to double-digit market share in every country we operate in. For example, in North America, we became over 10% market share for the first time this last quarter.
Right.
It's a great achievement. We're going to celebrate that.
So the next step really is by these initiatives and more initiatives, you want to strengthen this kind of visibility of
Correct.
the brand.
Our goal is to be the number 1 smart connected device company in the world. We're number 1 at PCs. Now, we have about 7.2% market share when we call smart connected devices, which is PCs, tablets, and phones.
Right.
There's 2 companies above us. And we know we respect those companies. Right. But we also know that we're going to set our targets to catch those companies and beat those companies over time. Right. We'll do that with our strategy, with our innovation, with our strong team, and what we believe is a superior business model. And we know how to operate in a tough market. The PC market is a tough market.
Right.
We've been successful. We haven't just bought market share. As we've grown, we've also grown our profitability 15 straight quarters as well.
A lot of global companies, global brands, they also try to sort of expand by M&As. How Lenovo sort of looks at that strategy. Anything coming up?
We believe that growing inorganically or acquisition is an important part of the strategy.
Right.
The important piece is there a fit from a strategy perspective, and is it the right value? The 3 examples are used is we purchased NEC from a joint venture with NEC in Japan, and we became #1 in Japan. Very successful transition. We purchased Median of Germany, and now we're #1 in Germany. And we've recently purchased CCE in Brazil in my marketplace, and now we've moved to #2 in tablets and PCs as a result of that acquisition. So from a strategy perspective, it works.
If there's a market you will look at M&As, what that market will be?
Absolutely.
Which one, particularly which region?
Look at all regions. We'll look at mature markets. We'll look at emerging markets. I mean, there's lots of rumors and speculation out there, which I won't comment on.
Right.
But we'll continue to look at all opportunities. We've demonstrated we can do it successfully, and we'll look for those opportunities. But ourselves, organically, we've grown into the #4 smartphone company in the world.
Right.
And so we've demonstrated that not only are we a PC company, we're a PC Plus company.
Any big initiatives to come in different areas?
We've got some exciting new phones and tablets we're going to launch here in the near future. Obviously, we're very excited with the K900. This is our partnership with Intel, and that's and it shows that Lenovo can compete from a performance product. We've launched this in China very successfully, and we're going to continue to offer premium products, but not just premium products, but other products from the top to the bottom across the customer base.
Right.
So I'm excited by that, and I'm really excited by some of the tablets that I can't give a lot of details on yet, but I think we have some game changers from a tablet perspective in the near future.
So no details on the products, but timeline-wise, what
before the holiday season.
Before the holidays. Let's bear that in mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.